It is the Bulls Chat podcast. I am Joe Malone, and joining me, the head coach, the general manager of the North Iowa Bulls, Todd Sanden. Coach, thanks for the time and the opportunity here.
Thanks, Joe. Appreciate it.
It was a tale of two games against Aberdeen, actually maybe more like three games in two games. It was a Friday night Bulls win, shutout. That's exciting. And then Saturday night, two games in one. We'll get to Saturday in just a little bit. First off, Friday night against Aberdeen, it was a couple of quick fire moments that led to the Bulls getting the two goals in the game, the only two goals in the game. First off, fresh off a penalty kill, Byron Hartley finds himself standing at the offensive blue line, waiting for a pass. He gets it, buries it, and you're off and running.
Yeah, and you're looking at Byron, who's one of our leaders in point production. When the puck gets on his stick in that kind of situation, we certainly do expect him to bury those opportunities, and obviously he did that there for us on Friday night.
And then with about a minute to go in the second period, Max Scott gets a puck that kind of bounces around a little bit, but you know what? It ends up stopping in the back of the net, and you've got a 2-goal lead going into the third period where you had to hold off a very, very offensive-minded Aberdeen team. It was an onslaught that you stopped.
Yeah, you look at that second goal we scored was just really a nice smart play by Logan Dombrowski to get a puck across the rink into space for Eli Miller to pick it up and get it to the net. I mean, he took it hard to the net, and it's laying there for Max to scoop up and shove in the top side of the net. But that third period, like Mitch Day was a huge catalyst for us in just holding them off and securing that victory. And obviously, you had to kill a couple of penalties there in the third too, but or at least one penalty in the third, I guess it was that we killed off there. But yeah, Mitch Day was truly the best player on our team that night.
Now Saturday, big crowd. I think 1,663, maybe the most that have been to a Bulls game this season. They got to see kind of two games in one. The first 23 minutes was Aberdeen's game. The last 37 minutes was North Iowa's game. That first 23 minutes, just about everything that could go wrong did go wrong. With about 3 minutes into the second, Aberdeen was up 6-0. Yeah,
you look at that, and it was a tough night for us, and certainly getting down 6-rip. You're looking at a tough road to hoe to come back, but made the goalie change, and certainly in the last half of the game, I thought we carried a lot of the momentum. Outscored them 3-0 in the last half of the game, which, all things being equal, it basically is two games in one. The start wasn't great, but the end and continuing in our process, in our structure, I thought our guys were really good.
Now, coming out of the first period, was the hope that, with the break, maybe a little relaxation, reset in mindset, that things would be better at the beginning of the second?
Well, that's what we talked about. I mean, just staying true to our structure and our process and just working hard, getting pucks behind their D and trying to pressure their defensemen to turn pucks over so we can attack the net and maybe pop a quick one or two in and kind of try to right it there. At four rip, you still, you have plenty of game left. You have 40 minutes to get 5 goals to win, 4 to tie. And, it's just a bit deflating that it went that way, because it was pretty early in the period that we're down 6 rip, and obviously we made the goalie change and felt like we had to do that.
Now, when it comes to the last 37 minutes, you had to be impressed by what you saw. The team did not give up. The team fought. They were supporting each other.
And that's what you want. I mean, we still have a young team here, and they're learning and getting better every day. And just to have that resolve, to not get frustrated, not fly off the handle, taking a lot of undisciplined penalties. Our guys worked hard for each other, and they had a pretty good result in the second half of the game.
Now, what is the plan for success against Aberdeen when it comes to going to their house this weekend? Is it let's get some of those quick strike goals? Is it grinded out? I mean, because you played a couple of different styles and found success a couple of different ways.
I think the biggest key is not to end up chasing games. Like, you got to try to play with a lead, especially up there, because it's a pretty intimidating building, especially if it's full and they have a packed house. It's a tough place to play, but I think getting a lead and then playing out front will help our chances for success. And then, you have to get the solid goaltending, and I would expect that you'd probably see Mitch Day there on Friday night to start that series.
Now, let's talk about after the game. One, fans stuck around, which was amazing all the way up till the final whistle, then stuck around and supported Retrieving Freedom, which is a charity that trains dogs, service animals, to help out kids with autism and veterans. And apparently it takes anywhere from $20,000 to $40,000 to train one of these dogs. Long time, but they are such a huge help to the families that get them. And the jersey auction may have been one of the best that the Bulls have ever done.
You look at the support that we get in this community, and this is what, my 13th, 14th year here in this community. It's phenomenal. Like the opportunity to come to the game and watch people support the team so tremendously. And jersey auctions for charitable reasons have been so amazingly productive here for the charities. And we just love to be a part of it, and being a part of something good that helps people. I mean, what more can you say? That last night was awesome for them.
Yeah, four jerseys went for over $1,000. Landon McDonald's jersey, the high seller, final jersey of the night, going for $1,550. When you get to see those bidding battles and know that it's going to something good, I mean, that's a smile on your face at the end of what was kind of a tough day. You know?
Yeah, and you know, you like to think that when you win those games, the prices get higher. But certainly people were well invested in this opportunity to take part and bid on these jerseys.
All right, Coach, thank you for the access, and best of luck against Aberdeen this weekend.
Thanks, Joe. Appreciate you.